Okay, let's see. Let's double check, because these were not what I ended the game at. Pace. Late end. Alright. Pace, late end. Let's see if Fall City does okay. Because Ogre had some skills that were probably a little better. But Fall City has more things, which maybe there's something better about that. And I think her stats are just overall better than Ogre's. Wow, use Super Stand. Whoa, there's also a real city? Not bad for digital. This digital also has more stuff than the yesterday's, which maybe that's good. Fall City stuff. Not a whole lot going off. But if nothing else, she can cast that one debuff that I got. I was like, even if she does nothing else, if she falls behind and gets passed by one of my guys, she can also cast a debuff on late. Something, I guess. Good start, good start. I think Gold City, Fall City makes a better supervisor anyway. I think I could count on her to keep them on task. Even though she'd be like, man, this sucks. Christmas Ogre, my old enemy. I have so many old enemies in this one. The birds, the Taikis, the Christmas Ogres. I would think the wit, Gold Fall City's wit, would keep her in the game if nothing else, even if her record winds up not being amazing. Oh sweet, her skill went off. I think she needs to be like blocked on the side or something. So it's a little tricky, and I think it has to be on a corner. So not super reliable. Not the most reliable for me. Meanwhile, digital should be getting a full head of steam here. much over that. I want Gold City to get some, but Digital doing her job, can't argue with that.
勝つよみんなと
Now matching. The W, I think, makes me uncomfortable. Just the way it looks, the shape of it. Three copies of Digital? She must be losing her mind. All of them. All three of them are losing their minds. I only notice the shape of the letters when it sits on that loading screen. W and the M just stick out like sore thumbs to me. Oh no, Taiki. Let's see. Okay. City will get her day. I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't want to like feel like, oh well, maybe I'm gonna do okay, and then like the next 3 tickets I blank. Because I've certainly had in the past a ticket like the Air Groove ticket from last CM, where like she didn't really do, like she was struggling for everything but that one ticket. So that was like one of the last tickets, so that was pretty cool to see. Have a record like even out by the end of it. That Choco Bourbon? That's kind of crazy since I think, does she need like a whole load of dirt sparks? Like hats off to that guy just having one. Let's see if we can do something here. Do something against these fronts. Is this Fall Cities? Yes! She got hers. I do really like her costume too. Look at that old Burbone. Man, that's crazy. How many dirt sparks do you need for this? Let's see, 2, 5, 8. Yeah, I think it's 7 plus 1, right? 8. Wow, this is what is this? 3, 6, 9. No, 9 plus 1, I think. Yeah. And it's probably you might even need to get. I don't. I'd have to go look. You might even need it to spark. I felt kind of bad, like, using a sub. Not my first choice for... Like, people switch their parents after I picked them. Probably getting ready for Dawn Trail, whatever, Track Blazer. And the next CM. So the one that I had picked out for this, for working with City, was not there. So I had to pick a different one that was, like, fewer blue sparks. And, like, didn't have... Because I think I'd picked one out that had regular Ogre, original Ogre, as a grandparent. So I could have a shot at getting Triumphant Pulse. But just had to settle for without. Uh-oh, it's Pace City. Oh, yeah, all my guys have their work cut out for them. This might work out for City, actually. Let's see. Like if her skill activates, and activates closer to late race. Like now. Now. She has a chance. Let's see. Taikis tend to be strong. Might not. No, I don't think so. Nope. Wow! What? 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 I want to pick... Wow. That was cool. That was a good one to end on. What? I was like, fuck Taikis. That's so cool. I'm saving this. What an ending, holy moly. That was... That's what we play for. That's what we're here for. Endings like that. And what a cool screenshot for it to take. Whether it's automatic, whether it's algorithm or whatever. That's so cool. That was worth it. Gambling! Gambling paid off. The 5 wins is really good, but that kind of win like that, yeah, that makes it worth it. Make sure they're good to go. That was so cool. Even I didn't believe. That's the trick. I always go the other way, right? Sometimes when I did believe, I don't know. I know I always go back and forth on whether belief is necessary or a detriment. That time I did not believe, and then I was pleasantly surprised. It's like when Biwa, the one race that Biwa Haihide won in that one CM, where I was like, man, she lost everything else, but she won that one. So cool. A late Christmas ogre. This might still be okay for City. Let's see. No, nothing. Whoa, 2 white skills? Was it enough? I think so, right? Such a game, like, I felt kind of mixed about having so many straight skills, because it's like, what if they all go off at the start and not at the end, or like they all go off like at the start of the last stretch? Or maybe you want I don't know. Oh, I guess it depends on when, like, if you want them earlier, presumably, while you have the higher Excel in play, I guess, but maybe have one in reserve to punch it in late. Maybe that would be ideal. That's a cool picture. Not as cool as the Taiki picture, but still pretty cool. Okay, that's looking better for digital. Lost in all this is Haru. She's still in this. She's still, like, I knew she would do okay with the previous version of this team. She's still a threat. I believe in Haru. She'll get her moment. Whoa, late proc for City. That's good. Gold City is justifying, currently, so far today, City is justifying my random pick a horse you haven't used, do 3 runs, and then stop. I think it was even, technically I think it was 3 or 4. Like I abandoned 2 really fast, because like, I gambled on the train like a 20. It was one of those classic like 10 to 20% trainings that then like fails, and then she gets like double mood down, and then I was like, ah, screw this, I'm not doing that. And then I think there was like a half a run that I like quit partway for like a similar. Actually, it was the same problem. Like I gambled halfway through the run and lost horribly. It was like max mood, like lowest mood possible. And I was like, I can't recover from this. I could. It would be playable. I just didn't want to.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。ゴールドシティ上がっていきます。スタミナを切らさないか心配です。芝からダートに入ります。期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気オグリキャップ。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。ゴールドシティ早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは待機シャトル、さらに外エルコンドルパサー、そしてその内からいたのは
I love Gold City.
この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。各馬娘
She's so cool.
団子状態の大混戦。お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。
One of these days I need to... I'll find a reason to use a regular real city at some point in the future CM. It's not necessarily a bad spot for Haru. Let's have a look here. Come on, Haru. This is your chance. Haru. Yes! I need a third person in a holiday costume. Or maybe Digital's outfit is just kooky enough to count. I wonder what it's like. I myself would be at pains to try to describe what kind of style that is. See the W, it looks weird. It's taller than the N-O part of now. Nawa? Is that how I'm supposed to be saying it? Nawa matching! Okay, maybe not the strongest setup for a city, at least for triggering her ability. Let's see what happens in the back line, in the back ranks. So you might still have some more white skills she can proc in the final straight. Even if her stuff doesn't, the other stuff doesn't go off. Digital? Okay. I was like, I see Haru kind of backtracking a little bit. Haru and Digital working on it. Yeah! I like how she's always losing her mind. I think one thing I was well, it happened to be the case that it happened along with trying to do the secret event for digital, where I was thinking about how many extra races I would get for to tack on more skill points. Tried to do the same with City. And when she was like, was going into the end of the senior year with like a healthy amount of stats. So I was actually able to... At first I was stingy with extra races, but in the last few months I actually tacked on a few because she was already in good shape. Like she ended with like just short of 2,000 skill points, and I think same thing for digital, like maybe 1,900 or so. So that's been pretty handy for packing on the skills. And the hints were not bad for the ones that wound up here. But admittedly, digital was like a huge pain. So many failed runs. City was the City and Haru were the weird exceptions. Where like this is still the first Haru I made. the second or I made another one, but she wasn't any better. Whoa, Arden? That's cool. That's another one that's tricky to see here, I'm pretty sure, just on account of dirt sparks. Haru, yeah. Don't let Arden boss you around. Yeah, she's getting her time to shine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's have a look at our dam. Wow, dirt S even. I think the stats seem pretty normal. The usual combination of things here, head on. 1, 2... Was it? There's something else I'm forgetting. But no stopping me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, go with the flow. 4, 5, 3. It's like maybe a little low on number of shots in the gun, but certainly I think my Ogre is like similar. A good ticket. Again, not getting my hopes up. I've been tricked before. The key to life is to keep your expectations rock bottom. City didn't care for my opinion there. They're like, man, what? So cringe, my trainer. I don't need to believe in them. Mags believes in them. That's the key. I gotta have Mags in the audience. Is that a... No, it could be a late. I was like, what position is Ogre playing there? Could even be end. Maybe still an okay spot for City. She can like sidle up next to someone? No, I don't think so. She's not next to anybody. That's a long way to go. If anyone can do it, though, it's digital. Ah, shit. Time change. Right. Oh, man. I don't think she's gonna make it. Nope. Must have been a strong pasta. I'm sorry. I forgot that was even happening. Don't be. I don't know, who knows. A lot of wit. Yeah, it was a good run of 10. Now it's time to average out. Chamomile. Are you a fan of tea, Mags? Are you a fan of chamomile tea? Here I am drinking coffee at, I guess... oh, it's 2 a.m. is when it... right. In 2 hours, it will be 3 a.m. for me. So I can still drink coffee and feel like it's not going to happen yet. Oh, I made it at like 4? 3:30? I make like a probably, what is this? Like 28 ounces, and I'll sip on it if on a weekend. I'll sip on it all day. Well, I don't want to throw it out, so I gotta drink it. Taiki. Digital still has a chance, I think. I think City could still do it if she procs some couple more things, maybe. It'll be close now. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos who drinks coffee late. When I was even just after college, when I used to hang out with a friend of mine, we'd watch movies like late in the day or in the evening, and then like we'd go. It was kind of a me thing. I was always the one saying I want to go get coffee afterward. Then we'd talk about the movie. So it's not a new thing, it's just, I don't know, I like coffee. Really what I should do is like make half of this and make as caffeinated and the other half decaf. Because I really just want something to sip on. Something with taste. The downside is that there is less variety for decaf, so I already kind of know what tastes I'm gonna get, what flavors. Like, the one I usually get has kind of a cola pop to it. Not great for Digital or Haru. City, I don't know. Not amazing either. Oh, wait. Haru, what the? Haru's just like, I don't know. She's small. It's the Lala effect, man. Like, I'll look away and think she's somewhere else, and suddenly she appears up in front, and like, what the fuck? Go Haru. I think yesterday I went back and watched that one race, and it was like she was backtracking. I remember, and that's why I wrote her off. And then just before a skill animation, or maybe just after, in between skill animations going off, like she procced Digital's skill, and by the time it had ended, she had rocketed to the front. That skill has bailed her out, I want to say, definitely at least once, probably a fair amount. So good RNG, working overtime. Actually, on all three. City had some amazing rainbows. So, to the point where I was like, man, just let it ride. 450 stamina at the spring pedo. Let's go! What's the worst that we could happen? Fail? It's Real City. I think she's running pace even. But I think her kit is kind of a late surger. And I don't remember what her special does exactly. No, City! Too early! Oh man. Wait, that's not so bad. That could still work out for her. Kinda depends on if she can, like, get up to the pack. Activate? No, I don't think so. Late activate? No. No, I don't think my guys are making this one up. Well, let's see. Digital procced like a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, Digital. Whoa, good try, good try. I didn't think she would make it. Real City, let's look. What does this do? Oh, it's an Excel. Her eyes are a little disquieting. I think she can see. She has ether sight. That's what it looks like to me. Ooh, Summer Maru. In the winter. On the dirt. 先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ、花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて、2番手は大気シャトルゴールドシティ、3番手そのうち並んでエルコンドルパター。ここまでが先頭集団。まだ That's not bad positioning. All around, I think. Not the best for Haru, but still... Oh yeah, she'll use this skill, she might move into the desired spot. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Yeah. She did make it look so easy. Good ticket. Had some fun moments. I need to now, since I'm kind of happy with this, and I'll just have to force myself to like go back to running other horses. I need to do that first career with Ayabe. Maybe I'll do that on URA finale and knock out that achievement, that challenge log. Ooh, Hishi Amazon. I don't think I've seen too many of those so far. She might do okay. End closers are supposed to be dangerous. Oh man, is that a front Christmas Ogre? She might be strong. Not the worst spot for City, but she's also kind of in no man's land right now. Kind of needs to catch up to someone. No, let's see if it's cracking anything. Anyone can do it. It's digital. Haru even has a chance. Nah, that's it. I was half hoping I'd get surprised again. Not this time. But she was in there. She was in the mix. Amazon. I think she needs, I forget how many dirt sparks she needs, a fair amount I want to say. It has some excels in here. Straightaway, nimble, spurt, updrafters, and ignited power. Like Haru, I think, just from observing her performance so far, it's like she doesn't have a lot of other stuff she usually procs in the last half of that straight, in the last half to 3/4 of that straight, so whatever I see her use in the first half, that's it. If it looks like she's backtracking, and she's probably toast.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。ゴールドシティの2番エルコンドルパター、この2人が競り合っているぞ。芝からダートに入ります。さあ後続を離して先頭に立ったのはゴールドシティ。
Tachyon, I'm guessing, is here to debuff, because it's basic bitch Tachyon. She's like off the screen. But who's the runner, do you suppose? Haru? Could be. Probably one of these ECPs, I assume. Could be Monk Condor? Monk Fist? Monk form? No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh. Condor form. Not the worst position. Oh, Condor. I think she's getting away. Yeah. Well, Ogre and Condor. It was. But not like scary strong, I'd say. And level 2, man, what happened? Sympathy, why are you giving that away? Oh, it's not even like, I figured it would be a debuffer, not even. Yeah, just here to earn the carrots. Oh, true, I didn't check that, because Condor's only B, so you could just need one, any number of dirt sparks. Oh, look at all these pacers. Not necessarily a bad thing for City. More opportunities for her to try to proc her skill later. No, it has to be later! I'm not sure it goes off in number 2. Oh well. So you can hard do it. She's moved up into 6. She didn't hang there long enough to trigger pump. But digital, maybe? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's averaging out law of averages. Not a lot of skills, but just what she needs. Like, not a lot by number, rather. See, and the M is smaller than the atching. and slightly, I want to say, maybe ever so slightly smaller than the W. It's weird. Dude, am I getting all the strong people in this ticket? Is that what's happening? Seeing more S's, S grades. Well, I'm actually reading them, to be fair. It's confirmation bias. Front Ogre. And city's in the middle of nowhere. Smart Falcon. Not necessarily bad for Maru. Let's see if she can do something with it. It's a long way to go, though. I don't think they're covering that distance. No. Nope. Mile Maven. I mean, strong fronts. What are you gonna do? Business as usual, I would say. This is the averaging out. That's okay. It's been a pretty fun run so far. More strong people? Someone from the Victoria Frontier Discord. Not great for City, unless you can, like, just get a little ahead here. A little further forward. I think so. Yeah. Too bad. Tough ticket. But we'll see how tomorrow goes. That was fun. Can't complain. I enjoyed that ride. This digital had a strong start for sure. Haru. Okay, we'll see how round 2 goes. That was cool. Had those 2 really cool runs for City, so I enjoyed it. Good luck getting up tomorrow if you have anything to do in the morning.